from the Anaheim Ice Center. This is a Bantam Open hockey game between the Gulls and Nangimo from Vancouver Island. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter, along with George Langevin on the video camera. Let's get the lineups in this 2012 Memorial Day shootout. The goalie for the Gulls is Ethan Crick. Number 12 is Jagger Denny's as a backup goalie. Number 3 is William Zegras. 4, Ryan Wilson. 5, Jack Radley. 6, Kalen Taylor. 7, Coleman DePretis. 8, Jess Lycan. 9, Samuel Angelis. 10, Joshua Morrison. 11, Cameron Woznicki. 13, Martin St. Amour Jr. 14 is Jordan Walters. 86 is Marco Young. The head coach is Noah Babin. And let's get the lineup for the Vancouver Island Nangimo. The goalie is number 1, Ryan Board. Number 41, Cameron Don, that is. He's the backup goalie. At right wing, Tyler Nelson. Defender, number 7. Nelson's number 3. Number 7, Michael Snabliger. Number 9 at center is Thomas Harzma. Number 11 at left wing is Lucas Lund. Number 12 at left wing is Ethan Dick. Number 14 at defender is Thomas Grabber. 17 at defender is Eric Hannes. 21 at right wing is Justin Bishop. 27 at forward is Nolan Young. 33 at forward is Ryan Polican. 66 at center is Will Norman. 77 at forward is Brady Kay. 94 is Tyler Dixon, and he's a forward. And 22 is Cole Pridham. And that's your lineup for Nangimo. We'll be back with the starting of this hockey game from the Anaheim Ice, the rinks, in just a moment. So we're about ready to get this hockey shootout, a Memorial Day hockey shootout underway. So shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. In their own zone, Nangimo trying to clear it out along the boards. With it now, the Gulls have it, and sending it in there is Ryan Wilson. Gulls behind the net, trying to win it, Nangimo. In their own zone. Snabliger is it up the ice, and then they still can't get out of their zone, so the Gulls now in a corner as they get a little bit of a cycle going. Centering pass, just missed that time. Lucas, or rather that was Cameron Wojnicki, who had it, had a great attempt but couldn't get to it. Here's Wojnicki out of his own zone, but it's poked away. Nicely done that time. Nolan Young on that dislodging of the puck. And now in the neutral zone, the Gulls after it behind the net. St. Amour getting it over to Young. Here's St. Amour again. Nice move. St. Amour wants to pass it behind the net, and he gets it over to his teammate, and then they go wide. And keeping it in the zone is again pinching in the Gulls. Marco Young. Young still on the puck, sends a shot just wide. You have the keeper, Ryan Board. Still keeping it in their defensive zone, and now they get it out of their zone. They won't be icing it as it's waved off. Coming in deep, there was Kalen Taylor, but he has run off the puck that time. Just the beginning of the hockey game. Into the corner. Polican working hard, and a shot right out in front. But Nangimo able to get to the hockey puck and send it down towards that blue line. But again, back in their own zone, they have to defense. And they send it across the neutral zone, and now finally they get it in the goal zone. It's back behind the net. And the Gulls able to get to the puck.
That's it, Justin.
A little bit of a forecheck there, but the Gulls are able to come out of their own zone with it. And that's Jess Lycan. Lycan down the near side, shooting it behind the net. And here is Nangimo out of their own zone. No icing call as they try to pursue it, but the Gulls with speed coming out of their own zone. And it's going to be an offsides call. No score, 9:40 left to play in the first period between Nangimo from Vancouver Island and the Gulls from San Diego. Playing Canada's game that millions of Americans love. The Gulls. Southern California team out of their own zone there with Kayla Taylor up forward as they work just to the left of the net. Try to center it over to Wojnicki. He's still trying to get it as they keep it in the zone. Nicely done. Zegras. Here's Kayla Taylor. Nice pass. Up forward with speed, DePretris. Coleman DePretris trying to walk in on the goaltender, and a shot and a goal by number 11, Cameron Wojnicki. Nice shot by Cameron, and it is 1-0. The Gulls out of their own zone. Getting it up to center ice. And now that puck is sent behind the net. Into the corner. Along the near side boards is Martin St. Amour Jr. Behind the net. Sends it out top. The shot is deflected there. That shot by Ryan Wilson. Going after is Jack Radley. Can't get to it. Keeping it in the zone is Ryan Wilson. Wilson skates around. Out top, takes a shot, and a nice save by Ryan Board. And both teams now going to change lines in this 1-0 hockey game. And the face-off. The left face-off circle. Left of Ryan Board, right of for the Gulls. Out in front, trying to get his stick on it was Lycan, but he could not. And here comes Nangimo. And a check, and that hockey puck ends up to the near side, where the Gulls collected behind their own net and go up ice. But they were offsides. Was Jordan Walters. Hopefully you're enjoying this hockey game. We're at Anaheim Ice, the 2012 Memorial Day Shootout. Reggie K. Porter with you, along with George Langevin on a video camera. To the near side, along the boards. Comes back out on top. They send it down to the corner. And behind the net, here is Wojnicki, and sending it across the crease that time. Nobody able to take a swat at it. DePretris couldn't do anything with it. And now skating back quickly is Joshua Morrison, and Morrison gets it over to Wilson. Wilson along the near boards with St. Amour sending it in the corner. Here's Martin St. Amour, a shot, and it just went wide of the net. Shot taken by Morrison. Wojnicki couldn't find anybody across the ice, and so now they're still able to skate back and get to that puck. And with some speed in the neutral zone is Morrison, and the save, and oh, it is a goal. Not able to get that one on the low side was Board, and it is 2-0. Morrison, unassisted goal and a beautiful shot. After the face-off, here's Marco Young. Young takes a blast and it goes behind the net. To the near side, Gulls with it, leading 2-0. 5:58 left to go. Almost stolen away that time by Lucas Lung. Taylor now. Young sending it and nearly putting it behind Board, but not quite. So back with it is Young. Young skating quickly, takes a shot, and it goes off his glove. Nanaimo, Vancouver Island, not having a lot of time, possession time in the zone of the Gulls. And now they want to work on that. Into the corner. Trying to keep possession, but not able to do it. So back quickly with speed. Down the slot, and a backhander is knocked away. The Gulls still have it, but then they give it away. After the giveaway, Dixon was pursuing it, and he couldn't get to it. But a slap back down the ice in the zone of Nanaimo, and a check behind the net. A shot blocked away by Dixon, and he gets it now. Try to send it forward for somebody, but nobody was able to get to it. It was done nicely by Morrison. Keep it going from any further into the zone. Nanaimo, speed past the neutral zone now. Behind the net. But again, good defense by San Diego's Gulls. Into the corner. Gulls have it out in front, and it's knocked away by Board. Wilson a bid. But they're still buzzing around and knocked away. Wojnicki, his pass was intercepted. They get out of their own zone, and that was Norman. Hannes sending it up ice. And a long blast, but a nice save by Board from distance. And still working to get it out of their own zone, and they do. However, the defensemen are able to send it right back. Down a slot as they try to play, but good defense on that play. Nanaimo out in front, and they're able to work it up ice. But not for long as they get a drive down into the corner. And behind the net, still working on it. Here are the Gulls. A blast, a save by Board. Getting the puck again, and DePetris, oh, and he had in the front Radley, and he just couldn't quite get to the puck. Now in their own zone, the Gulls. Slapped by Ryan Wilson. Up ice. Across the neutral zone, and they lose possession. Behind their own net, Nangimo. But out in front, a shot, and it just goes wide of the net. That was DePetris, and a goal. DePetris, the score, and it is 3-0. And the defensive zone, Nangimo along the right boards. Sent behind the net. They still keep it in the zone. Morrison, and it goes over to Wojnicki. Wojnicki couldn't continue any further up the slot. And here is Nangimo as they send a shot wide of Ethan Crick. Crick hasn't had a lot of work here in his first period with a minute and 6 seconds left to go, counting down. And a 3-0 lead, the Gulls. Morrison couldn't go any further. Just take it away from him. Young up ice. Another shot, it's blocked in the corner. Trying to keep him out of moving up the ice, and nicely done by Dixon and Young on the near side. That pass is intercepted in the center ice area. And back quickly, the Gulls coming in close for a shot. Was just like it at a save by Board. Another shot. Trying to do something. The right face-off circle. They're still working on it. But Nangimo defensing well, and in front of the crease there. An opportunity was Jack Radley. The time runs out in the first period. With the score, it is 3 goals and nothing yet for Nangimo of Vancouver Island, Canada. We'll be right back with the second period in just a moment. Back here at the rinks, Anaheim Ice here in Anaheim, California. Score is 3-0. The Gulls scored first period goals by Coleman DePetris, Joshua Morrison, and Cameron Wojnicki. Change ends here in the second period. And the Gulls pretty much dominated possession time in that first period. But let's see if in the second period, Nangimo can get more possession time of the puck and more time in the defensive zone of the Gulls. Thomas Grabber has it, and then Grabber having a tough time with it, and put into the back of the net, scoring the goal. The Gulls. Jess Lycan scoring that goal here in the second period. And they lead now 4-0. Face off center ice. Gulls winning it quickly. St. Amour Jr. sending it over to Board, and Board gloves it, and there'll be a face off. The quality chances to score in this game obviously have been in favor of the Gulls. but just chances, period, have been in favor of the Gulls, and that needs to change for Nanaimo if they're to have a chance to win this one. In this Bantam open game, a shot and a save, and trying to get the rebound that time was DePetris, who's already scored a goal. And it was steered wide. Now here they are again. DePetris in close, and he just missed the net that time. On the near boards, Gulls with it. Trying to pinch in, and that puck went wide of the forward that time. The right side, a shot and a score! Martin Sadamore Jr. with a blast. And he gets his first goal of the game, and it is 5-0. And Martin Sadamore Jr. was working quite well in the few minutes prior to scoring the goal. And now Cameron Don is going to play the goaltender. There's a check. And that check by Tyler Nelson, and he may be going to the penalty box. That's exactly what's going to happen here. First penalty of the game for Nanaimo. And hitting up high. So now the man advantage. The Gulls. 5-on-4. Jack Radley going to get the face-off here. And Radley Lund, and Radley winning the face-off. From the left face-off circle, not able to connect the blast. Here's another shot, knocked away. Radley behind the net. He's got his teammate there. Comes out of the behind the net, passing it up ice. And now another try down the slot for a shot and a save by Don. Nice save. Cameron steering it wide. Keeping it in the zone are the Gulls. Just wide of the net, and now they can't keep it in, and they're going to have to reset up. As they do that on this power play, 1:06 left to go in the power play. Kalen Taylor with the puck. Shot from up distance that time was Zegras. And Nanaimo getting it out of the zone. Ethan Crick back there with it. Actually, Jagger Dennis is goaltender. Up ice, left face-off circle with a blast and a save by Don. A blast and a goal. Tough to see who got that one. I believe that was Wojnicki, number 11. It is 6-0. And the power play goal by Wojnicki. And a shot and a save. Cameron Don. Left face-off circle. Anglus. Up ice. Past the red line. Ryan Wilson finding Wojnicki. Morrison sending it off the boards and behind the net. Grabber. Pass intercepted and a shot and a save by Don. And he pounces on the rebound. Nice play by Cameron Don. Both teams now will change players, change lines, if you will. 8:47 left to play in the second period. 6-0 Gulls. Jack Radley, the face-off, and winning it. Justin Bishop, I believe, was facing off against him. Bishop has it now, and a shot, and it went off the post that time. A shot by St. Amour. Just missed, making it 7-0. St. Amour in the corner. They take it away from him. They'll send it around the far boards. Try to get it out of their own zone. A check there. Going after it is Martin St. Amour, and he sends it behind the net to the near side. As the Gulls continue to keep possession. And St. Amour was checked there, but he held on to the puck. And then a check there by DePetris, but it went up ice, and the Gulls still have it. DePetris out in front, a shot and a save by Don. He robbed him. He robbed Jack Radley in close. Here's Taylor from long distance, and it goes wide. Of Don out in front, and a nice play. That time by Thomas Grabber. As he went stick on stick to keep the good quality shot. Kalen Taylor. Up ice to DePetris. They continue across the neutral zone with Radley, and now Enislata takes a shot, and Don makes the save. Cameron Don able to make the save, and he has come in and played well. And maybe Ethan Crick is going to come back in, it looks like. And Crick comes back in as keeper as Jagger Dennis comes out. 6:56 left to play. The right face-off circle, then a shot, and knocked aside by Don. Against the boards, the Gulls still pinching in and keep it in the defensive zone. But now Nangimo work it out of their own defensive zone. And up ice into the zone of the Gulls now. They haven't spent a lot of time there. Intercepted in the corner. That was Tyler Dixon, but he was checked off the puck. And here comes Anglus with speed, and nice save. Stick save by Don. 6-0 in this hockey game. Just about 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter, or second period, I should say. Knocked away. Up close. The Gulls trying to get a shot off, and they couldn't. Here they come again now. Skating in close, taking a shot, and a save by Don. Marco Young with the shot. Nangimo, their keeper, Cameron Don, has played well and has kept The Gulls at bay. Now 2-on-2. Pass and could not do anything. Just inside that left face-off circle. Wilson in the corner, and there's going to be a penalty. Looks like Ryan Wilson is going to go. So Wilson in a penalty box for 2 minutes at the 4:59 mark of the second period. Now the extra man opportunity here for Nangimo, Vancouver Island, Canada. 2 players swatting for it there. And Nangimo keeping it in the zone. Young, a blast and a save by Ethan Crick. Canada's game that millions of Americans love, and what a game it is. And they have the extra man attacker still trying to work on it with 1:45, plenty of time. Pinching into the boards, out in the front there for a golden opportunity. And here's Norman. Norman in the corner, sending it behind the boards. Wants to get the return pass and just couldn't quite skate over to it. Now they have to go back into their own zone and retrieve the puck, and they get it, but it's intercepted. And a drive, and it's broken up. A drive that time by Jess Lycan. And a whistle. Both teams will change players offensively and defensively. 4:05 left to play in the second period. 1:05 left in the penalty. To number 4, Ryan Wilson. And Nangimo not winning the faceoff, and now they have to skate back into their own zone. With it along the boards, taken away there by DePetris. But then they get back to it. Across the neutral zone with speed. Here's Dick. Dick now in a slot, and just couldn't get it to Bishop as it went wide. Nangimo at the red line. To Dick as they gather. Sending it in the zone. DePetris skating across the red line. Now the blue line takes a shot. And that right face-off circle. And Cameron Don reaches out and makes the save, drops it down. 12 seconds left in the penalty to Wilson. One last rush up ice. They are going to run out of time along the far boards, and Wilson is out of the penalty box, sending it behind the boards. Dick. Harzma over to Dick, and he just could not continue to skate with it as he lost the handle on it. And a puck on edge, and the icing call. 2:38 left to play here in the second period. 6-0 Gulls. The Memorial Day shootout for 2012 here at the Anaheim Ice in the neighborhood of the pond where the Mighty Ducks play. You see the big banners. They won the 2007 Stanley Cup Championship. And another team in Southern California trying to do that. Tyler Dixon, the face-off for Nangimo. And Dixon wins it in front, and they just could not get a shot on goal. And now they have to retreat back into their own zone, and a shot is partially blocked. Another try is knocked away. Marco Young, a couple of tries there. Going after it, the speed. Grabber. Young, a blast. A save by Don. And could not control it anymore as Nangimo comes out of their own zone. The near side with Lucas Lund, and he went down as he was checked hard against the boards. Young with it. Kept in the zone and almost tipped by Ethan Crick, and Crick is able to pounce on the rebound. Pretty good shift that time for Nangimo. 1:41 left to play here in the second period. Face off in the goal zone. Junior Gulls hockey of San Diego. And a face off. Norman, as it went behind him, he was in that face off circle, but he hustles back to get it, but couldn't hold on to it as Wojnicki getting to the puck. Out of their own zone. They come out with it quickly to Angles. He sends a shot and a save by Don. Not a bad shot by Samuel Angles. Minute and 20 left to play in his second period. The face-off in the zone of Nangimo, and Nangimo winning it. And they can't go any further. Stripped of the puck, and now to the near side. Nangimo, after they were stripped of the puck, got it back. Norman down the near boards. Norman has to get on sides, and he does. Sends it down the right boards. Behind the net. The Gulls out of their own zone. But Polikin gets to it. Red line, but now the Gulls have it. The left face-off circle trying to do something there was Anglis, but he could not. Lycan. A shot by St. Amour, and Don knocks it wide. Boy, Cameron Don has played really well. In their own zone. Nangimo trying to get it out of their zone, but pinching in there is Coleman DePetris. And that's the end of the second period. With the score, it is 6 for the Gulls of San Diego, and nothing yet for Nangimo. But they played a lot better towards the end of the second period. Let's see what happens in the third and final period. We'll be right back. Third and final period of action. And the Gulls will right to left and left to right is Nangimo. 6-0 the score. Jess Lycan scored a second period goal, along with Cameron Wojnicki and Martin St. Amour Jr. The Gulls now in the slot, and a shot and a goal. That was Jack Radley that scored that goal. Nice play by Jack, and a good shot. No keeper change for either team. Or no goalie change in the period. Marco Young, and a shot and a save by Don. Young again behind the boards, behind the net, up against the boards, and Nangimo. Try to work it out of their own zone. It's dumped behind the net. Nangimo. Work it out of their own zone. Bishop has it. Skates across the red line, and a blast just wide of Ethan Crick. Ryan Wilson works it up ice to Marco Young. Young skating with it, and it was taken away from him. But pinching in is Wilson. Wilson down the slot and shoots it wide. Young has it now in the corner. He looked back for Ryan Wilson, but he didn't get it. Along the near side. Icing waved on. Eric Hannes. Hannes skating with it. Hannes sends it up to Snoblegger. Behind the net as Dixon finds it, and a centering pass as Snoblegger tried to score on it, but Crick was able to make the save. Nice play by Crick. And as a goalie, showing his ability, a leg drive and the quickness to be able to find that puck. Face off in his own zone though. And a shot goes wide there by Young. Young has it. It's past his own blue line. Now Norman skating up to the Gulls blue line, and it was taken away from him. That was Wojnicki. St. Amour Jr. Martin St. Amour Jr. and Martin St. Amour Jr. to give and go. Put scores on the play. Take that back. He did not score. It was knocked away. It was a great save. And here is Nangimo walking in for a chance. And it was knocked wide by Crick. Jess Lykin. Taylor. Intercepted by Ryan Wilson. They couldn't continue on. They would have been offsides. Wilson has it now. His own zone. Gives it over to Cameron Wojnicki. Along the near side, going after is Jack Radley. Radley already has a goal in this game. Wilson didn't get a lot on that puck. But they still have it in the zone. A shot and a score by Coleman DePetris. Eight to nothing, Gulls lead. Third period. Ryan Wilson. At the red line. Wilson takes a shot. Just wide of that face-off circle. Walks in front and saved by Don. Robbing DePetris. Seven minutes left to go in the third period. Winning the face-off, there was Jordan Walters. Pinching in, Marco Young to Walters. Walters behind the net. Walters to Young. Young out in front, and a shot and a save. Another try knocked aside by the two defensemen in front. Ryan Wilson Wilson still has the puck and shoots it wide of the net. Nine to nothing. St. Amour in the corner. Martin St. Amour Jr., and he's sandwiched there. There'll be a face-off, right face-off circle. Will Janicki, and he was in that face-off with Thomas Grabber. Going after now is Will Janicki. Will Janicki getting to the puck, but then it was taken away from him by Dixon. Wojnicki circling around also was Zegras. And a whistle, and it is going to be an offsides call. .445 left to play in the game. 9-0. The Gulls lead. Taylor, the nearest side, skating with his DePetris, and he was offside. Setting up Jordan Walters. And at face-off with Norman, ends up in their own defensive zone. It would have been an offsides call if Nanaimo would have touched the puck. And a face-off in the left face-off circle now. Well, there was a penalty. That's going to work against Nanaimo as Norman is in the penalty box. .307 left to play in the game. Save by Don. Another save. And it is a goal by Marco Young. Score by Young. And they get a power play goal. Marco Young. Ten to nothing. Gulls lead. Center ice. And a slashing call. Will Norman going back into the box. Marco Young. Dropped back to Morrison. Morrison skates back up ice, keeps it in the zone. Feeds it to his teammate for a shot and a save, and then a goal. Jack Radley, I believe, was the one who scored on that shot. $11-0. A little late on the scoreboard change. Wojnicki, and then they try to keep it in the zone, but has to skate back, circles around, and dumps it in the zone. Taylor's shot went wide. Samuel Anglis. Cameron Wojnicki skates behind the net. Wojnicki shot and a save by Don. Off the boards. Going after it there was Nolan Young. 3 power play goals in this game for the orange and blue. Nanaimo. Remember, this is during in between the season for most of these teams. So just working on things. And the goals in this game show that the things they're working on are going in the right direction as they win at 11-0, and a congratulations with their goalkeeper, Ethan Crick. We wish the young men for the Vancouver Island Nanaimo squad a safe return back to Vancouver Island, which is a beautiful place, and enjoyed all the action in this game, and hope to have some interviews and closing comments with those who participated in this hockey match today. So stick with us. 11-0, the final score. Goals over Nanaimo. Greg G.K. Porter back here with the Gulls, and you are?
Billy Zegras.
Billy, talk about this game.
Well, at first we were kind of nervous before the game, and our coach said they're doing the same thing that we are to get ready. And first period was kind of slow, but we got our pace, and we started to, went from there, and we won.
This is a tournament kind of in the open Bantam bracket. Do you know what to expect in this bracket?
Not really. First game, we thought, well, it was kind of easy that game, and we thought today was going to be a little harder, but it turned out it wasn't, and we're hoping for a better game tomorrow.
Okay. Well, possibly maybe to win the championship of this Memorial Day tournament, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How did you guys do during the regular season?
Well, we weren't on the same team last year. I was a Pee-wee, and he was a Bantam. But last year, we made the States, but unfortunately, we didn't win. We had a pretty good team last year, though.
So you learned a lot of skills and played a lot of players, to make your skills better, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Hey, Billy, when you're not playing hockey, what do you like to do?
Xbox.
Okay. You got a favorite game on that Xbox?
Call of Duty.
All right. That's a great game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really fun.
Okay, Billy, when you go to school, do you have a favorite subject over there?
Besides lunch, it's probably gym.
Okay. And if anybody wants to play any hockey, you got that covered, right?
Yep, definitely. Anyone, just ask me.
Have a great summer, Billy, and thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you, you too. Thanks.
And you are?
Marco Young.
Marco, talk about this game a little bit.
Well, I'm on the same team as him, and at first we were kind of like nervous, and we thought these guys were really good, but then we just started like scoring like a bunch of goals, and we won 10-0.
Usually you're playing a Canadian team, that's the first thought in your mind, like, uh-oh, now we got some real troubles. And then they change the goalie, and it's like, oh, man, he's pretty good. But you guys still were able to put the puck in the net.
Yeah, well, like, it's a team from out of state, and whenever we hear a team from out of state, we get all nervous because they would travel all the way here. So, but, like, never, like, underestimate or overestimate a team. And we just came out and played, did our thing.
You guys had a lot of speed in the neutral zone. You guys had a lot of shots towards the net. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we only won 10-0 because we had so many opportunities. If we like made all our opportunities, we probably would have won like 50-0.
Well, it seems like you guys love playing this sport of ice hockey. And talk a little bit about your team that you played on during the season.
Well, my team, San Diego Gulls, we were a very dedicated team, and we made the playoffs, and we beat our rivals in the playoffs. But unfortunately, we didn't go to the States because there was a lot of good teams, and it went pretty good though.
You're working on your skills. Your teammates are working on their skills to try to make it play college one day and get a scholarship, or just continue to enjoy this game and maybe coach, right?
Well, yeah, my dream is to go to college and become a pro hockey player, but I just have to try really hard.
Yeah, it's a great sport, and you get an opportunity when you're at home to watch the LA Kings and the Anaheim Mighty Ducks play here locally, right?
Yeah, the LA Kings are actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, they really are. Talk about things outside of ice hockey for you.
Well, like my other sport, lacrosse, that's going on right now. I'm really dedicated to that. And on my free time, I like to surf because I live in La Jolla. And yeah, just surf, hang out with friends, and work out and stuff.
You have a favorite subject at school?
I like math. Math is pretty fun.
All right. Well, you have a great summer, and thanks for coming on, okay? All right, Marco.
Bye.
Greg G.K. Porter Moore with the Gulls, and you are?
Cameron Wojnicki.
Cameron, talk about this game. I mean, you guys just seemed to keep a lot of possession time in their zone, didn't you?
I guess I guess you could say we put pressure on and we hustled, so we came out on top.
Well, I tell you what, you guys love playing this game. It showed out there, and you guys had a lot of speed in the neutral zone, and that just nullified anything they wanted to try to do, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guys scored a few power play goals as well. Is that something that you guys have been working on?
Not really. We just kind of put the team together and came out and played. So.
Just one of those things where you guys kind of put an all-star team the way it showed today, right?
Yeah.
Well, talk about your personal game. Is this a tournament that you can work on some things?
Well, I think you can always work on stuff. For me, I want to try to work on just like keeping the play up tempo and passing and making good plays.
Making them think twice about what you're going to try to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cameron, when you're not playing ice hockey, what do you like to do?
Hang out with my friends. I don't know. Play other sports.
Okay, just have fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. At school, what's your favorite subject?
Probably science.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to change the world with your science and technology stuff, or maybe teach one day, right?
Maybe.
Well, you got a lot of time to figure it out. Good luck in the rest of the summer and in this tournament, and who knows, maybe you guys will win it, right?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Thanks, Cameron. And you are?
Ethan Crick.
Ethan, talk about the job you did as a goaltender today.
Yeah, we just had a lot of good offense and defense, so I didn't see much shots today. But when I did, I was focused and right in there.
You showed today that you have to, as a goaltender, be able to have some strong leg drive, be able to get over to the other side of the net, save shots. Got to be quick with your hands, real skillful with your stick as a goaltender. Talk about those things that you've been working on.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of practice lately, doing like 3-on-3 stuff, and yeah, it's just the essentials that make you a better goalie. You gotta have those.
It's like the King's goaltender, quick. You're working to be quick, right?
Yeah.
As quick as you can. Talk about things outside of sports for you.
I play lacrosse and yeah, those are my others. I play lacrosse and hockey, and yeah, those are pretty much the only sports I play.
It's kind of similar playing lacrosse, isn't it? A similar mindset, so to speak.
Yeah, there's a lot of leg work in those two sports, so you gotta.
A lot of keeping your fitness level up high, huh?
Yeah.
When you're not playing, sports and you go to school, what's your favorite subject?
Probably history. Yeah, that's what I like that.
You like that world history, you like American history, right?
Yeah.
It's good stuff to keep your mind going, definitely. And who knows, maybe you can be a teacher at that one day too, if the sports doesn't work for you. Well, good luck in the rest of this tournament, and hope to see you again down the road, okay?
Thank you.
Greg G.K. Porter back here with Martin St. Amour and Jr. And talk about this game, Martin.
It was a good, well-rounded game. We played good defense, good offense. We took the body. We just had a good game.
You guys had a lot of speed through the neutral zone. You kept the possession time in their zone a lot. Is this something that you guys wanted to work on together as a team? I know you come from different teams in that, maybe different levels, but collectively work on in this Memorial Day shootout?
Yeah, it was something we were going to work on and just get the puck in and just drive and get a goal.
You never know who you're going to face. This being a Canadian team, some of the other teammates said, hey, it was a little bit of angst prior to the game, but you guys didn't play like that.
Yeah, we were a little anxious in the beginning of the game because our last game, it was pretty intense, so we didn't know what to expect. So we played how we were supposed to play, and we won. So
when you're not playing ice hockey, what do you like to do?
I like to play basketball.
What position?
Center.
Okay. Well, you do got some height, so I could see where you could be a pretty good center.
Thanks.
All right. When you go to school, do you have a favorite subject over at school?
Probably PE.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of this tournament. Maybe you guys can pull out a championship here. I know that put a big smile on you guys' face, and your parents would like that for all the efforts and that through the year. But good luck in the future, okay?
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed all the action from the rinks here in Anaheim. Final score of 11-0, and a great game by the Gulls against Nangimo from Vancouver Island. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, along with George Lentzman on the video camera, saying take care of yourself as always, God bless, and remember to save this one on your hard drive. Bye now.